The team at 100 Huntley Street is cooking something up very, very special. They put me in the kitchen. What they're cooking up is this Become a Super Senior Really Good Medicine. We want to send this to you. 7 hilarious, informative episodes for seniors. Now, you younger people watching, that's okay. You know a senior, but you'll get a big laugh out of it as well, and you'll learn how to prepare to be a senior. They say you need to develop your eccentricities when you're in your 20s and 30s, so you'll be able to refine them by the time you're in your 70s and 80s. How about that? So this is for everybody. Take it to grandma, take it to grandpa, whomever you would think might use this. It's our gift to you. And talk about inspirational information. We're going to take a look right now into one of these 7 VTRs on healthy living.
I worked with a client, Wendy, who is in her mid-50s. She has a balance condition, so she does walk with a walker. She's overweight, probably on the obese side. She has diabetes, and she suffers from depression. So she has a lot of things going against her. I've worked with her a few times a week for the last couple of months. So she went from being able to walk 2 minutes on the treadmill, being absolutely exhausted and having chronic pain in her lower back. 2 weeks ago, she walked 5 kilometers in a race with her grandkids, and she was able to not use her walker to dance with her grandson at her daughter's wedding. I mean, it's life transforming. It's just, it really is incredible. It does take hard work. It's not a magic pill, but it will transform your life if you just start and continue, just keep going at it.
All right, it was somewhere out, I think, in Manitoba, in the first leg of our Thank You Canada tour, on which I'm involved. The 9th of September, we kick it off again in Montreal and head down through New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland. In the winter, Ontario, and then we'll head across the north to Alberta and British Columbia next spring on the Thank You Canada tour. But somewhere out in Manitoba, there was a classic line from my great-granddaughter who was traveling with me, along with my granddaughter and my grandson-in-law, Sarah and Jordan Stoll, and 2 little great-grandchildren in the motorhome. And Aaliyah just turned 3 in March. She was thinking very deeply about something. I could tell that. She said to me, "Great-grandpa, I love you very much, but I don't want to listen to you." You know, I thought, wow, this is something. Talk about respecting your elders. Now, in one of our 7 episodes that we're sending out to you, we are talking about that. In fact, I asked, is this a new religion? Because the professors at the University of Rochester talked about ageism. And no, it's not a new religion. It's about discrimination against the people who are getting older, like a whole lot of us. You that are watching, and you young people, listen up on this as well. I was reading in the scriptures just this morning, and I read in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 50, about a fierce-looking nation that did not have respect for the older people. Wow. Now, is that the case with some today, respecting the older people? There's only one of the commandments, you know, the 10 commandments, there's only one that has a promise attached to it. And that promise is, honor your father and your mother, and you'll live long on the earth. So that's a pretty good start. Episode 2, we have a jam session on this with Glenn on the trombone, Lauren on the piano, Reynold Rutledge on the marimba, lots of great music. We have Patricia Lovett-Reed, who does a Money Matters television program on the Business Network. You may have seen her there. She's talking about retirement, great information. And another thing on episode 2, that it's important if you're going to spend some time in Florida in the wintertime. How to avoid an alligator.
Now, you were the first one to tell me how to avoid an alligator if you happen to come across one as you're walking by the lake.
Right.
What do you do?
No, you run fast. Be a good runner. You run sideways.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's running you down, you've got to move this way, back and forth.
Okay, and Glenn's brother Reynold has perfected this. So this is one of the things you're going to need to learn when you move to Central Florida.
We have a lot of fun. Actually, I don't know anybody that's actually put that into practice, but according to my co-host that day and his brother, that's how you do it, because alligators can't move quickly from side to side. How do you like that? A little bit of useless information probably there, but what's on these episodes are very useful, very useful. So make sure you get your copy of Becoming a Super Senior, Really Good Medicine, 7 episodes. And also in this particular episode, we have a lawyer who talks about how not to get swindled as an older person, people that would take advantage of you. And the big question to ask is, does it pass the smell test? So try that one. Groucho Marx and Jack Benny in our classical comedy segment. And then our spiritual segment, an amazing man that you will hear from in this episode. So don't miss your opportunity to get your copy, your very own copy of 7 episodes of Really Good Medicine.